We remember the way it was, that very first time. The moment we realised we were all heading in the same direction. The way our numbers swelled with every street we passed. We heard the distant singing, the smell of hot dogs hanging heavy in the autumn air. All around us the talk was of former glories, of opportunities missed, the hope that this season it might be different, better, higher. Past the police horses, bigger than anything we'd ever seen. Then into the line, the press of the crowd, turnstiles cold and loud and heavy, up the steps, tingling with anticipation, and suddenly there it was, a vast expanse of the pitch. At either end, the empty goals, portals to our souls. Our minds conjured images of bulging nets, their net, not ours, because if not, it would be a long, long time to next Saturday. We were part of something that others less lucky than us would never understand. There was a bond between us and the boys on the pitch, and between each and every one who paid to see them play. We sang our songs and cursed the ref. We shared the ecstasy and we shared the pain. We kicked each ball we won or lost. We won, we lost. You should have been there. It was simpler then. We knew the players, and they knew us. Come rain or shine, up or down, home or away, at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, we were as one. We loved it, unconditionally. It was our temple, our place of worship, our escape. It was the one place where any of us really mattered. But somewhere along the line, it changed, and it changed the way it treated us. As the stadiums grew and the stands crept closer to the touchlines, somehow the player we worshipped seemed to get smaller, further away. He kissed the badge, then left for more money. He moved from the sports pages to the front pages. Okay, so maybe that's none of our business. But it is our business when he walks right past the kid who wants an autograph all the time talking to his agent on a mobile phone. It's our business when he tries to hurt another professional. It's our business because he's just plain wrong. We'd like to shout out, hey, we pay your wages, but of course these days we don't. They're paid by the TV revenues and their premium packages, the guys in suits whose seats stand empty while they finish off the half-time dessert, and the Russian and American billionaires, absentee landlords who'd rather watch their stock price than a good game of football. What the hell do those people really know about football? And more to the point, do they really care? We don't matter. We don't matter. We don't matter anymore. We don't matter anymore. Because as the stakes in the Premier League become higher, as the salary bill climbs, many clubs seem to have forgotten that the initials FC stand for Football Club. But there's one that remembers. It's a club where every player, every member of staff and every fan still matters. A club whose ground might not be the smartest or the biggest or the newest, but it's surely the most intimate. Playing and watching football at that ground is timeless. And those who do, even today, still feel like they're part of something special. Everyone loves to win, but for the fans of this club, it's less about winning titles than confounding the critics, exceeding their own expectations and having a good time. Could there have been a better time, in the end, than the last few weeks of the 2007-8 season? The great escape, when a win on the last day at Portsmouth clinched another season in the top flight? Because football at this club has always been a little bit different. Sometimes charming, occasionally eccentric, but always, and this has never changed, closer, more personal. It's said that the spirits of the founding fathers still lurk in the ancient wooden stand. If so, their values, their sense of what is right and what is wrong, of what is still to be encouraged amongst one's own and what is to be resisted at all costs, are clearly contagious. Here, a player was once made man of the match, having spent the entire game on the bench, because the 11 on the field had played so poorly. Here, a woman who has worked in the ticket office for 35 years will rise at 5 a.m. on a Saturday so she can be there when the fans leaving for an away match board their coaches. Sometimes she makes them cups of tea. And earlier this season, the club wrote a letter to a group of fans who travel to every away game, not to say that prices will have to rise, but simply to say thank you. At this club, people regularly do things that others in the Premiership would never even consider, let alone sanction. And they do it not because they want to create good PR, but because they still remember how it felt that very first time. And most of all, they do it because it's the right thing to do. Fulham Football Club, doing the right thing.